It's the unofficial start to summer, and if you're like me, you're always looking for new recipes to try out.
Yeah, me too. Today's guest chef sharing one that could become a brand new favorite for everyone here in Central Illinois. Colleen Hatton with Dispassionate Cuisine is here talking about a recipe that involves chicken and beer. So it's going to be a hit.
And a grill.
Right.
And a grill. How can
it's
you
like
go wrong?
summer, all in one recipe, right?
It is. So what are we making?
We are going to make a beer honey marinade for our chicken. But we're going to use chicken today, but we could use lots of different things. We'll kind of talk about that. But what we're going to start with is we have got a half a cup of beer in our bowl. I'm using summer shandy just because I think a nice lemon, but you could also use a porter, a stout, you know, depending upon what you like in your beer. But we're going to do a little lemon with our honey today.
Will it not cook out?
Yeah, it'll absolutely cook out.
Okay.
But the flavor will still,
the
flavor
taste,
and
right?
the beer is going to help tenderize it. I mean, same as if you use a wine to marinate something, it's going to keep it nice and moist.
Okay.
Well, and you could always go with non-alcoholic beer, which maintains
yeah.
the same taste, if that's a thing.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to use beer, I mean, you could go with non-alcoholic beer. You could honestly use like Sprite or ginger ale. That'll help.
Okay.
It'll help give it a little, it won't be quite the same, but it'll definitely work.
Okay.
So we're going to make our marinade.
Looks like we got a lot of stuff going in
Me
here.
too. And if you guys will just pour for me, I'll just
Sure.
talk.
Where do you want to start?
So let's start over there. We have got some diced shallots that I've got marinating in a little red wine too. And if you don't have shallots at home, don't worry.
What are shallots?
Yeah.
Shallots are a milder, sweeter version of a red onion. So if you don't have shallots, just use a red onion and dice them up really small.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Because the great thing about this recipe is it should be mostly things that you have in your pantry at home.
Okay.
So if you do not have shallots at home, just dice up a red onion.
Sorry, yeah, go for it.
Sorry.
That's
Teamwork
okay.
here.
You guys are awesome at that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Next up.
The best part about being a team is knowing when you have to take control and just get it done.
We've got some pepper.
Okay.
Okay, that much I can manage.
Pepper, and then followed with some olive oil. The lighter one,
Yep.
And then the important part here, the honey. It's going to give us some sweetness to balance out against all the other stuff.
Okay.
And that, yeah, there we go.
Why do people combine sweet flavors with sour flavors with bitter flavors? Do people still taste all of it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, and it's definitely going to make for a more roundabout flavor in your mouth.
Okay.
You're not just going to get sweet. You're not just going to get the savory. You're going to get a nice, it's going to taste like it goes together. That's
Okay.
the awesome part. And then we've
Smells
got
like
soy
some soy
sauce,
sauce.
which will also, again, help keep whatever protein you're using nice and tender.
Okay.
And then
Garlic.
we've got garlic. And I put in lots of garlic because I know that we like that.
We do,
But
and
the
it's good
recipe,
for you.
yeah, I went for a little extra. But and then we've got a little Dijon mustard.
Okay.
The soy sauce is taking care of our salt.
Yes. Oh, yes. There's no salt. You don't need salt in this recipe.
Okay.
And then last but not least, a little crushed red pepper. Give it a little extra kick.
Oh, yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you,
And you want to whisk
Yeah.
away?
I will take
Okay.
those. I was going to say, I'll take
I'll
all
hide
those.
them.
Oh, perfect.
Ta-da, I'll put them down in the basement.
And then whisk it
You want
all
to
up.
whisk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I dumped. You whisk.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, how long does this need to marinate for?
You're going to want to marinate it for about an hour minimally, but you can do it overnight too.
Okay.
We're going to cheat a little because I've got some that I did this morning that we're going to sample
Okay.
later.
Okay.
So we're going to move straight into the getting it ready for the grill after we put our chicken in.
Because we're doing skewers.
We're doing skewers. We're going to do kebabs. So like I said, this is chicken thigh meat. It's nice and tender, and it's going to keep everything. It's going to be really moist for your grill. But you could use pork, beef. I think this would make an excellent marinade for pork.
Oh, okay.
I think the honey.
Either
and
one,
the,
either one.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All
So
right,
we're
so
going to
in
go ahead
that
and
goes.
dump our chicken in. And then I'm going to do the messy part for you guys. If you'll mix
You're the
that in.
best.
Well, it'll be easier for me to wash my hands than you guys. So,
You know, we got our big sink back here.
Yeah, right?
so we're doing small ones today, but you want to use a 6 or a 10-inch kebab skewer.
And soak them in water
and soak
first.
them in water. Do you
Okay.
want to tell them why to soak them in water?
Well, I'm thinking because we don't want to catch fire. No?
Yeah,
Is that
no,
right?
you're totally
okay,
right.
Good.
Wow, nailed
I'm
it.
so impressed. Like,
Well,
that was awesome.
Colleen, you're going to start paying me here soon.
Hey, I'm
I
totally
think.
down with
Wow.
that.
Okay, so there's that. We're
So
gonna.
we've soaked them in water for at least about 15 minutes because you
Okay.
want the wood to soak up the moisture so that these don't catch on fire when you're
On the
grilling them.
grill.
She was totally
Okay.
right.
Smart.
And then these, you know, make them whatever size you want, but they're going to go on really nicely. If you're going to put a vegetable on here, I highly recommend making sure that you chop your pieces kind of small. These are, you know, these are me planning on you just eating this.
Oh, okay.
And you want to thread it. See how I'm like putting
Right.
it through one side and then
Oh,
coming out
kind of
through
almost
the
like
other.
folding the piece of meat in
Yes.
half and hitting both ends.
Right, so that, you know,
Okay.
if one of the pieces gets cooked and that starts to fall, you're not going to lose the whole piece down the grill.
Okay, we're going to let you keep skewering.
Absolutely.
But we got to wash this down with a fun beverage.
You do, like you said, it's the start of unofficial
It
summer.
is. Hey, we've got Colleen's recipes online right now for you, so go check them out. Maybe you want to grill out this weekend.
Yeah, sounds good. With a recipe like that, let's do it.
Because it is going to be sunshiny. Derek told me. Hey, coming up,